Welcome back to Dirty Water, Coins and Collectibles. Tonight we have a multi-denominational hunt. Quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies. 10 rolls of each. I was only able to get 4 rolls of customer wrapped rolls, so I added 5 rolls. I permanently borrowed from one of my Loomis boxes, so this makes 9 rolls, not 10. We're going to be looking for silver, W's, errors, varieties, shield nickels, V nickels, buffalo nickels, war nickels, 96W silver proofs, errors, varieties, silver, W's, foreigns, all kinds of stuff to find. And per usual, I'm going to start with the quarters, move on to the dimes, nickels, and then we'll finish off with the Lincoln cents. So let me get started. Start with roll number 1, and we'll move on. Bring you in with the first find. See you in a second. Working on roll number 1, I have a Jovita Idar under the scope. And if I flip it over, I have doubling in the hairline. Let's see if I rotate it this way. So just doubling in the hair right here. I was just actually Indigon Demon was messaging me just the other day about a DDO that he had found that was a Jovita Idar, and much stronger than this one. But we've got a find. It is a DDO. So let's keep the hunt going, see what we can find next. Be right back. Just started in on roll number 5 for the quarters. And I have a Tallgrass Prairie under the scope. And we've got feeder finger lines and a strike through. We have a small strike through right here, grease strike, and feeder finger lines that come all this way here, as you can see. So that's pretty cool. I'll take a strike through any day of the week. One of my favorites. All right, let's keep her going. Be back with the next find. Still working on roll number 5. We've got a Sally Ride under the scope. And another strike through. You can see it right in here. Right there. So it's not the biggest strike through. It's not the smallest either, but it's another strike through. And I'm happy to find it. Let's keep it going. Pull her aside. Bring you in on the next find. Working on roll number 9. I have a Teddy Roosevelt under the scope. And we have what possibly is feeder finger lines here, here, and here. Looks like a little bit of doubling there. Possibly right there. And if I flip this around, looks like possible doubling right here under the horse's jaw. I found a lot of these. I do not see it listed anywhere, but I will hold it aside. Let's keep it going. Be back with the next find. 10 rolls of quarters have been hunted, and we have 4 finds. Oddly enough, we had 2 reverse finds and 2 obverse finds, 2 double dies, 2 strike throughs. For the first one we have is Teddy Roosevelt with the feeder finger lines and doubling, slight doubling in the bushes in the jawline. Down here we have the Jovita Idar with doubling in the hair, and it looks like a die chip on her nose, on Washington's nose. We have the Tallgrass Prairie with feeder finger lines and a strike through right there. And Dr. Sally Ride with a strike through in the hair right there. So that's it for the quarters. We had 4 finds. Let's get into the dimes. 10 rolls of those. I'll bring you in with the first find. Be right back. Roll 2 of the dimes. We've got Scumbaggery. Oh boy. That's pretty rough. 19, I don't know. That's a 19, I don't know. Be right back. Roll number 6 for the dimes gives us a foreign and a Wheatie. 1944. Pretty beat up, but it's a Wheatie. I'll take it. Let me get into this roll. Bring you in if I come across anything else. Be right back. Working on roll 8 for the dimes. We have a 1970 with a proof reverse. Until it's a proof reverse with these lines that come through the flame. This one is pretty banged up, so I definitely won't be keeping it, but I'll hold it for the hunt as a find. Let's keep it going. All right, 10 rolls of dimes have been hunted. We had our Scumbaggery. I have no idea the date penny. We have our foreign. We have our 1944 wheat cent, which would also be considered a Scumbaggery. And our 1970 proof reverse FS901 in pretty rough condition. So let's get on to the nickels, see what we can find, and I'll bring you right back. First roll of nickels gives us a 1948 out of Denver. And I think I checked the mint mark. No, I didn't. But that looks normal. All right, let's keep her going. I'm working on roll number 2. I have a 2023 under the scope, and you can see in United, doubled in the U, the N, the T, the E, the D, all the way around. Backside of the S, T, T, possibly the A under here, the E, backside of the S, of America, under the F there. Looks like it could be a die crack. Pull this up just a little bit here. In here on the E, the R, I, and then if we come up top, we have doubling on the E, the P, the L, the U, the R, all the way through into unum. It's doubling under here, here, on the N, on the M. So we'll hold that one aside. I'm not looking it up because there's just way too many. There's too many that are similar, and it actually gives me a headache. So there's well over 100 DDRs for the 2023, and I just don't have the patience for that. So we'll just consider it a DDR, and we'll move on, bring you in with the next find. Working on roll number 3. I have some up here we'll bring you in for afterwards. But right now I have a 2019 under the scope with a DDR. That's not really why I'm bringing you in. We have a massive beehive die chip. So right out here. That's not supposed to be there. That's a die crack. Piece of the die fell out and metal pooled to this one area right here. So hold that one aside. Let me finish out this roll. I'll bring you back with the other finds. All right, so those are the 3 coins for roll 3. We have a 1952 out of Denver. We have a 22, which was nearly identical to the type of doubling that we just saw on the 23. You can see those areas under the U, all the way to ED, States of America, and a little bit in E pluribus, in unum, and oddly enough, we have another 2023 with that same doubling. United States of America, and up top here. Okay, let's keep it going. I'll bring you back with the next find. Roll number 5. We have a 1956 out of Denver, and I think that's a normal 56. All right, be back with the next find. Working on roll number 8. I have a 2023 under the scope. We have some Hubden debris right here. We have some extra thickness in there. Monticello is thicker. And if I come up here, pluribus is thicker, but unum, the M in unum is definitely doubled right there. A little bit thicker towards the back. A little bit in the U, a little bit in the N and the U. So I'll hold this one aside. As of right now, we also have a 1958 out of Denver. So let me finish out this roll. I'll bring you back in if I come across something else. Roll number 10 gives us a couple more DDRs. We have a 2022 and doubling in United, a little bit in States, a little bit in of, and not so much in America. And I think there's definitely a thicker in E pluribus. Not really seeing much in unum. We have that one, and then what is this? Is another 2022. And not much there, but extra thickness in E pluribus. A little bit in unum, but mainly it's in E pluribus. All right, let's keep her going. Actually, that was it for the nickels. Let me get the wrap up for the nickel setup. All right, 10 rolls of nickels hunted. We had 140s, 1948 out of Denver, 350s, 52 Denver, 56 Denver, and a 58 Denver. And then we had our multitude of DDRs. So let me get into the pennies. Bring in with the first find. Roll number 2 for the Lincoln cents. And we have, looks like, back-to-back Wheaties. This one here looks like a 41. A very worn, beat up 41. And this one here is probably in the 50s. Nice, 1955. Let's take a look at that one. Little poor man's double die there. Alright, I like the color of it though. The toning is nice. Let me pull back a little bit here. Don't see anything out of the ordinary. And on this side, negative. Okay, let's check this 41. It looks like it's probably been in a washer or something. Nothing there. Very worn. Yeah, I couldn't tell anything on that one anyway. Alright, 2 Wheaties, 1 roll. Bring it back if I have anything else. Roll number 3. Get another Wheatie. A 1948. Out of Philly. Let's keep it going. I'm working on roll number 4. We have a 1957 Denver Wheatie in great condition. Not the best condition, but for a customer wrapped roll. Trying to see if I don't see anything crazy out of the ordinary, but alright, let's flip her. Looking for a die crack or a cud. Wheatie would be cool. What's that? That's just, see, it could be a slight lamination or just a watermark. I'm not 100% sure there. Possibly just a watermark. Alright, let's keep her going. Right back. Alright, 9 rolls of pennies. We had 2 Canadians, a 1973 and another 1973. We had 2 40s Wheaties. We had a 1941, very worn, and a 1948. We have a 1955 Wheatie and a 1957 Denver Wheatie, red and lustrous. And then we did get one 2023 with a little bit of a clash die right here. And that's really all. It's a very minor clash. Really not much else going on with it. I did not check the reverse of it, so let's see. Yeah, nothing going on there either. Just a minor clash die. Alright, that does it for our multi-denominational hunt. Let me know down in the comments which one you think won out. And I want to thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet, if you actually like the content. If not, no worries. It is free, however. You just hit the subscribe button. If you'd like, also hit that notification bell so you get notified on all of my upcoming videos. And please do hit that like button. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.